Dennis is opening his eyes because Dennis is saying this too. He is also black. I think it's at Jeremy Steve.
Alright guys, this morning I'm going to travel from here in St. Thomas all the way down to Speightstown, taking the internal road. After I leave Speightstown, I shall be journeying down to Bridgetown using the coast road. So I hope you go with me on this drive and enjoy it.
Traction and an apology is appropriate. So Trinidadian lady, if you're listening, feel free to call us on this program.
She would only call when she's speaking about me about the man of Spain.
She could call and apologize for misleading people regarding.
No, that sunny road is going to be a little bit bumpy, so you see a little camera shake as we go.
Action with Crossover City presents Booze, Food, and Soca. Somebody say yeah. Listen every Friday.
Today I'm driving a Suzuki Vitara 2007, the latest on the market, fully loaded, conversion start and all. So it should be a little bit more powerful than the Jimny. And you see it's a different color, it's a grey. Jimny was white.
Food and Soca. Listen every Friday from 5 p.m. to 11 p.m. Get with the friend and them. So guys, loosen those ties. Ladies, remove those jackets. Come for the line and stay for the party. Booze, Food, and Soca After Work Live is sponsored by Absolute, Octave Black Barrel Rum, Remy Martin, Stag Bear, Madison, and Crossover City.
Now you pass through the Barbados area, former sugar plantation factory, and the building you see there on the left, that's new headquarters for the Sanitation Authority.
Contact information on the back of the receipt and drop it in the box provided. Or text HOT ALL ACCESS to short code 7070. Each text costs $1. Digital customers only, and you could be the lucky winner of passes to some of the hottest events. Let's go overseas with some of the hottest to do it. And 4-day morning costume from Zulu International, Rock the Band, Culture Shock, Joe Promotion, Colors, Aura, Compliments Remy Martin 1738, and Weekly Topa, Compliments Digital.
Run a little bit, just a little rainfall.
And an all-inclusive weekend. Also, look out for Digital
Yeah, through Juice area. The event we come to, or we pour spring. So this Point Spring. Next few seconds, if we go to the bottom, here where the spring is. Then as we raise the hill, we go down still.
The policy guidelines for the National Social Responsibility Levy
Straight ahead, baby, see the car. Springs in that area. That's where the rest of the guys go to catch the water and take it back.
On VOB 92.9 FM, Saturday nights from 9 o'clock. That's right. If you miss fireworks with Carol Roberts and Harry Mears during the week, make sure you tune in to VOB 92.9 FM from 9 o'clock on Saturday night. Crop Over City, where the festival comes alive.
So we know it does come.
Fireworks explodes.
Welcome back to the Brass Talks. I had to read an article. I had a conversation yesterday with a gentleman who asked me to share some information regarding the National Disabilities Unit. Peter, I want to thank you for allowing me this platform, an opportunity to inform people. I want to inform the public that it is my understanding that the workplace of the National Disabilities Unit will soon be relocated to a once condemned and abandoned building referred to as Maxwellton, situated in Barbados.
Not believing that's coming. Moving to farmers.
Sick building where they house the Personnel Administration Division and remain
There's a
until recent
plantation area.
were cleared of tons of construction waste.
But there's one village.
It is
that
also
we soon
my
come to.
understanding that the Parent Ministry Social Care has solicited the blessings of the unit's acting administration for the proposed relocation without any consultation with general staff. And the unit's line staff and our clients, persons with disabilities too. What are the health and safety concerns here? This may subject
All these lands used to be
further disadvantage.
camp fuel, but
I believe the public ought to
they are
be
now
aware of
used
travesty.
simply for raising
Sir, I'm fully aware
cows
that the
owned by one of the richest
Disabilities
persons in
Unit has been
Barbados,
around from pillar to post.
known as Williams.
Wandering child
You see the houses on the left.
stranger without a home.
That's a small village
There
there.
was an occasion on which I believe the unit was located somewhere in
All their lands
South
owned by
Coast, upstairs of a
Mr. Charles
building
Williams.
that made it difficult for people
No, Sir Charles
with
Williams.
disabilities to actually get there and function. I think it's unfortunate. Government does have space challenges and challenges regarding the location of various places and whatnot, but I mean, I would imagine that it has to be some universally accessible location, accessible on the bus route, place that has sidewalk facilities and accessible in terms of either elevators or alternatively ground floor facilities where people in wheelchairs can operate that they can give to you. And I find that this is unfortunate. Even with all the challenges that we are facing in Barbados, this treatment that is being meted out to the disabled community leaves much to be desired. And I have been on record a long time ago as saying that the disabled community needs to become more vocal. You now have sitting in the Senate a person who is disabled, one of the highest levels in our country, someone who I have profound admiration for.
Because this area is a little narrow.
And I wish her well. Having said that, it's not enough to have a representative.
But you appreciate being in a deep
sitting
country.
in such a high office. We need to do more. So, enough said.
We're actually approaching
Hello, good morning.
Jericho, Hillaby,
I'm good, Mama. Yourself?
fairly big area.
My name is Angela, and I'm from Jehovah's Witness. And I'm
Populated mainly by persons who are
I want to direct this
middle and lower income.
Hello?
Asking the police for
And you see the sign that says Hillaby.
I'm constantly harassed by the police.
witnessing?
I'll tell you, I'm constantly harassed.
Okay. Let's start in the beginning. Sorry for interrupting you. You're Jehovah's Witness, and you're saying that you're constantly being harassed by the police.
I want to direct this question to the Commissioner of Police on to whom it may concern. To ask them if any police officer has any right or the authority to remove a person from their home to take them to the psychiatric hospital because there was a patient there in the past. This was being assessed by your mental health professional. I would like someone to come and clear it up. I called on behalf of me and my friends to whom would have
Have you been witnessing and being harassed as you witness, or are you being harassed in your home?
not because I was about to go into the service to do my service, and the police came to my home. My door was open, and the police just come and took me to psychiatric hospital, wrapped me on top of.
There's one of our buses.
Hospital now?
No, I'm out now. I'm out. I was there.
That's one coming from St. Andrew Church.
While you were there, did you see a medical officer?
I saw the nurse. The doctor, yes.
To your right is White Hill. That area is
Well, the-
literally deserted because the land is slipping away. And we are going down to Farm Park, which is still the
All right, ma'am.
main road coming through this area that takes us all the way
contribution to the program.
by plane.
Assistance that you see, and I wish you well. Dr. Brasnats, good morning.
Yeah, thank you.
Good morning and welcome. You're on here.
Good morning, Peter.
How are you going, sir?
Not too bad. Now, and then this is a
You take some humps there yesterday.
Nah. And that would just show you the amount of people that would have concerned in LA. But if all of us went, you would understand what Speightstown would look like. Alright, now,
Yeah, Dennis is in there.
Dennis is there. Now, let Dennis know that. Yesterday, I was listening to his program, and he falls short. Then I heard him call Martin Luther name.
So now we are approaching the Terminal Hall
I got
area.
my man on the spot. That is why he did not mention what Martin Luther said pertaining to the crowd. I was serving with his speech. I have so much.
So I made this right turn.
that you're pregnant.
Takes me through Terminal Hall.
Where
Right through Terminal Hall was
said, when you look at the crowd, the white,
one of the
rich, the poor, was all here.
attractions in Barbados.
Reason.
Natural attractions, that is.
My man Dennis would have gone up down to the family. Dennis just falls short.
Most of this land, after these few houses are unoccupied,
I can't see who or what was there.
because
My
this is
comment
unstable land.
was about a specific reference to lions and lambs. Because they were called, there was reference in the speech to mongoose and lion and lamb. And I direct my comments to that. I wasn't talking about
Guy park on Roadside Road,
size of
they're not allowed in Barbados at all.
Why? Sir. I was not at the march. I was sitting in the studio. So I can't, sir. I don't make that kind of comment.
But I want you in some time to make sure, because there was more I said beautifully. I will let you to make sure what Martin Luther King really said pertaining to the crowd. Next time you're
So
on.
these are the last of the houses. You will not see more houses for quite a while.
Alright, Peter, I want to just thank you this morning. Now, I heard you keep saying that the Prime Minister won election and sorry, man, that was
You see on the left, the road is closed. That used to be the original road.
You heard me say
This is the top road, which is the
yeah.
replacement for that road because it keeps breaking away. And the government find it necessary to close it altogether. And of course, whereas this part is extremely bumpy because of the constant shifting of the land.
You asked me to remember, so you don't know about that. 97 something?
No, man, just the other 2 years ago, you won the World Cup.
Of course, looking straight ahead, you see the sea on the east coast.
Right. What I am saying,
Sending a cricket man and threw me off.
yeah, that man, the last over, hit by sixes.
When that was happening, I really emoted my dad. So.
Okay, anyhow, what I am saying, just like them sixes that were struck by that batsman, if you look at how the team of the Democratic Labour Party went, everybody lost a seat till it get down to the last two people around the Michael area. The small and the other person. So that's sort of in the Prime Minister sort of in the election hands though.
No, sir. The challenge in politics all the time is it's a very unforgiving business in which there's only one outcome. That's favorable, which is to win.
Yeah.
And whether you win by a landslide or whether you win by one seat, the fact is that you just have to.
Now you in, right?
And that's something that stuck with me because when I listen.
Concerning the quality of the road here is extremely dangerous to go fast.
And Jeremy Corbyn,
Too many bumps.
Jeremy Corbyn lost.
You can find yourself losing control of your vehicle if you drive very fast on this road.
Party won. So whether we say that Fred Stewart won handsomely,
And of course, straight ahead you see
won barely, I understand the reality. That
most of the unoccupied, what we call the Scotland area. The land is not really good for planting nor for occupation in terms of houses.
Now I want
whole area is now being described as part of a national park, which means that persons cannot do certain things in the area without having permission from government.
And actually, 207 and also 2010.
Right, and these are the same people that criticizing your poll now. They're paying you. They're paying Congress. Now, any political party that got any political party that got doubts in the workman will hire it. Huh?
Now we're approaching a pretty steep area as we come down off the hill.
I want you to do something.
And we'll be approaching the original road in another minute or so.
You have some paper on the two polls. All was conducted by you. They never brought an outside poll to contradict yours, to contradict your own poll. But you said you have the information where you could discuss the two polls.
Here it's very neat to ensure that you have good brakes, eh?
Good, man. I want you to make it a...
And you should be able to see the waves in the road. But it shows the slipperish of the land directly under the road surface.
I don't know. I guess the assumption is that it's not user-oriented. I don't know, but I think it's unfortunate.
But you see, and I've been finished because I don't want to get into
They're just taking up time. So look, I understand the reality, and as I said to you and said to other people, I have worked for both political parties in Barbados at the political level. Some of the stuff I've done.
And at this point here now, we come right back onto the original road. Remember, I point out where the road was closed, and this is the point where we rejoin the original road as we move towards Barbados.
And I gave both of them information, which is confidential to both of them, and both of them cussed me.
I want to conclude on this because we had an argument yesterday pertaining to the Alexander report. A report came out about what took place at Alexander and the cost. Yeah. And the argument with the guys was that prior to the principal going to park so that he had a sick out before he went. I can't recall it, so I want confirmation because they were arguing where this principal is talking about being sick before going to work. So they were arguing that this person took sick leave before he took up the principal of Parkinson. So I don't know, I can't recall it very much. I didn't pay much attention to it, but these are propaganda issues that he must clean up. And I am glad, I'm so glad that people is arresting the propaganda. And on this note, you remember the Democratic Labour Party out of the Montana last month, the Democrat. And the Democrat. And you lying and propaganda just as the regular party from Trinidad and Trinidad and Africa. This is Jerry Stevens this morning.
You may hear a little noise because I've turned the air conditioner off and I've opened the windows, so you hear some of the wind blowing through the vehicle. It's a very nice vehicle actually. It's what you call a compact SUV, holds up to 5 persons. Nice luggage area.
Persons coming to emergency shelters are advised to take emergency kits, water and non-perishables and items to last at least 3 days, personal identification, and any medication they may need in multiple packages. The Category 1 emergency shelters in St. Thomas are
Andrew. And the next few minutes will be by St. Andrew's Christchurch. St. Andrew Christchurch by to your left. You may not be able to see it, but you just see the wall. On the right is the area where we get all of our building sand from. The sand is very different to the sand that you find next to the sea, and therefore it's more suitable for building. From here we'll be heading straight up Party Hill, another very popular fitness spot in Barbados. by the entrance gate.
I know seeing them as what they are, and the disdain that they teaching them is.
I can see it nicely.
That you are wanting to listen to them and you are
That lawn.
to them.
And here's the entrance gate. Means that we're just a little over a mile from Speightstown. you see a lot in Barbados, but not so much in other Caribbean countries. There it says where nobody else, you got these roads right through them. So that's why they pass so many roads that have the high rock face on both sides. They cut the road, cut the area down, so to keep the road as flat as possible. And we are actually into Speightstown now.
I am of the persuasion of Prime Minister where I believe that the concept of value-added tax has outlived its usefulness, and I believe we would do better if we replace the value-added tax with a relatively low sales across the board with no exemptions. I think that type of mechanism is painful to some extent because it does not shield certain sectors of the economy, but I also appreciate that it is far more effective in terms of raising revenue, and I think this is closer to what the Foreign Exchange Committee was saying.
Yeah, sort of in the heart of town now. I'm sure they'll be late with some other part. Then when I resume, we'll be headed for Bridgetown.
So I get a sense that they're being ignored, and based on what I see yesterday, I do believe that they also think that they were being ignored. Would you like to make a closing statement, sir, and then we go to the
Yeah, closing statement is that I think that and that we want everything to free. That there has to be like, there has to be some sort of sacrifice first before we can agree to get the that we need in this country. And I'm just trying to say that we need to be a little bit more patient to see how the situation will work out.
Okay. Thank you so much for calling, sir. You are welcome to your intervention. This is Don the Brass Stats. Good afternoon.
And this is Main Street. Not much action. Not much more than a one street zone. A lot of businesses pulling out in recent times.
Category 1 emergency shelters are used during hurricanes or other disasters. Category 2 shelters are used after disasters hit, provided they are still in reasonable condition. In Christchurch, the Category 1 emergency shelters are Blackman and Gollop Primary, Christchurch Foundation, Gordon Walters Primary, and St. Christopher Primary.
For a full list of shelters, visit www.gisbarbados.gov.bb or www.dem.gov.bb.
Church leaders in Jamaica support calls for burglary to be removed from the statute books, and authorities in Guyana recaptured 7 of the 13 inmates who escaped on Monday. Good morning, I'm Emily Phillips with the Regional Roundup from Starcom Network for Tuesday, July 25th, 2017. Another church leader in Jamaica is supporting calls for burglary to be removed from the country's statute books. President of the Jamaica Theological Seminary, Reverend Dr. Garnet Roper, argues the issue is a minor one and not a criminal one. He was speaking on the independent talk radio show on Gleaner Radio.
In answer is a moral matter. May even be to us, at least to me, an offense, a wrong thing to do, both for heterosexuals and homosexuals. But it is not a criminal matter. That is the position that the bishop has taken, and that has been my position, and it's a position of a considerable number of church in St. Lucia.
No parking in town, so I have to go back on the highway. Probably go by Chefette. One of our local restaurants.
With his Christian colleagues and has urged the parliamentary committee examining the sexual offences legislation to recommend that burglary be removed from the law books. While pointing out that this is his personal opinion on the matter, Bishop Gregory says the state should not waste time with the referendum. He also says Christians should be careful not to believe that they should be the gatekeepers of the law against burglary to prevent the legalization of same-sex marriage. Reverend Roper agrees with Bishop Gregory and says such a view by Christians is misplaced. In Antigua and Barbuda, a young man has been sentenced to 45 years in prison for killing the Prime Minister's nephew. 27-year-old Steve Crypto Merlins was in trial for weeks.
The sentencing judge, Justice Ian Morley, says Brown's murder has all the hallmarks of gang-related violence.
So I'm back on Highway 1, but I'm still in the Speightstown area. I will show this way to Chefette restaurant. Where we stay for a while, get some lunch, and then I'll be back on the road. So here we go.
From beneath the walls surrounding the jail. The remaining 89 inmates housed at the temporary facility have been taken back to the burnout prison site in Georgetown, where they will be housed in the lone standing brick facility. Meantime, Minister of Public Security Kamraj Ramjatan has shrugged off suggestions that he should consider resigning from the post. Describing this latest prison break as embarrassing, Mr. Ramjatan says he has gone through trials in his political career and is confident in his ability to serve as Minister of